Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. A very warm welcome to all of you from the San Siro in Milan. And our live game is AC Milan against Napoli. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's not hard to like what Sergio Ramos offers. Goes about his work with strong aggression and tries to dominate opposition strikers. He's also a sizable menace on set pieces and brave at getting his head on the ball.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. So one thing worthy of note, the big new signing has failed even to make the squad.
Well, it could be a niggling injury, Peter, short of peak fitness, or maybe the boss just feels he has more to learn here.
Piqué. Jerome Boateng. Now it's Luis Suarez. Modric. Has gone out.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
De Bruyne. Felipe gets into the right position to intercept. Higuain looks to dink one in. Modric. Plays it out to the flank. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He can get that clear.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Goes for goal! That was a matter of inches.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Jerome Boateng has made the headlines after agreeing to extend his stay. Oh, good interception. Sergio Ramos. Daniel Alves. Modric. And it's Messi. Messi crosses one in. He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
They've played it short.
Suarez can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Piqué. Toni Kroos. Jerome Boateng. Luis Suarez. Iniesta! Lacking in accuracy.
And Peter, the key was getting it under control so efficiently before he fired the shot away. That was great technical ability.
Modric. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Played out to the right. And it's Messi. Higuain going full tilt down the left. Ibrahimovic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Wonderful quick feet. Cristiano Ronaldo cuts it back. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Milan take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Ibrahimovic. Back to the keeper and go again. Daniel Alves. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. Daniel Alves. Oh, glorious footwork! They get a throw in. Messi's cross. He's there to get rid. Modric. Here it is now, surely! Shoots! There is the half-time whistle.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Napoli need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Felipe. Looks like a good ball through. Messi. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a throw. De Bruyne with the ball through. And it's Luis Suarez. Hit long and direct. Ibrahimovic. Sergio Ramos. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Messi delivers the ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've managed to get it away. Kroos. De Bruyne. Iniesta is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Daniel Alves. Jerome Boateng. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Napoli are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Higuain. Now the pass. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Ibrahimovic decides to play it back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed long and direct. Modric. Spoon forward. Higuain. Luis Suarez. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Toni Kroos. And it's Luis Suarez. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Ibrahimovic. Gets his head to it!
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Jerome Boateng plays it out to the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo goes on a charge down the left. Nicely controlled. Toni Kroos gets his foot in there. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Modric boots it upfield. Higuain has it in a wide position, so what next? Napoli are running out of time to save themselves. Felipe. Pogba. Tries a through ball. There will be a throw-in. And it's Pogba. Higuain. Now it's Pogba. He's come loose. Modric knocks it towards the front. Higuain plays it over to the other flank. Higuain. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
You know, after the goal, I thought they had time on their side to get back into this match, but that stubborn opposition defence...
The warmest of welcomes to you. we await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'll go for Gonzalo Higuain, a striker with such an assured touch and whose modus operandi is kind of rolling big centre-backs and unleashing his considerable firepower. And I mean, this guy can finish. He can really finish.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Higuain, there he goes, motoring forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gave it a go, but off target.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Napoli are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
Iniesta. Aimed forward. Now here's the through ball. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Forward it goes. Ibrahimovic pushes it out wide. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? And out to safety. And it's Koulibaly. They've managed to get it away. Napoli are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Who's going to make this theirs? Brings it forward. Higuain with the ball through. What a throw in. Royce with the cross. Played it again. That's gone a long way up and away. Ibrahimovic really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Vertonghen pumps it upfield. Iniesta. Pogba. Higuain. Looks like a good ball through. Goal! Napoli! Napoli take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Koulibaly goes long and forward. Defence has got rid of that. Looks to dink one in. Now it's Higuain. Napoli saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Digne crosses one in.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Ibrahimovic passes it through. It's a long forward pass. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Early ball. He comes flying in. He'll try from distance. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Ibrahimovic plays it out to the wing. Shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Iniesta boots it upfield. Spoon forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Toni Kroos. Looks to slip it through. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Drilled in low. It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
And we hit half-time, and we are up to the break.
It's been a could-have, should-have first half. Both sides could have been in front, and certainly each should have scored more goals. And while it's nerve-wracking for the supporters, I think the neutrals will be happy to lap up another 45 minutes.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Lobs it in gently. He'll have a dip! He's hit it first time.
I think it's a very good try, and I think he chose the right option, but let me tell you, that's a tough skill.
And it's Digne. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dashing forward at pace. Pogba tries making a foray down the right. Oh, good ball. Pogba. Now it's Higuain. And he's there to hoof it away. Iniesta. Raul Albiol gets good distance on it. Aimed long and direct. Ibrahimovic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Digne can hoist it clear. Higuain was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's come loose. Pogba.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Ibrahimovic. Good strong hand by the keeper. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Now, can he capitalise? Can he score? Good clearance and very necessary. Just a whisker away. Vertonghen. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Iniesta plays it into the channel. Ibrahimovic. Danger averted for now. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Koulibaly tries to get it forward quickly. Higuain. Aimed long and direct. Now here's the through ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Gets it back. Long and high towards the flank. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Tries a through ball. Firmly met. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Decent progress down the left. Ibrahimovic. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic plays a clever pass. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Done very well to intervene. Just 5 minutes left. Iniesta. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Higuain. He can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. And the defence can get it clear. Toni Kroos. Koulibaly tries the route one option. Ibrahimovic has gone out. Tries to dink it in. Chance! Royce. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment. And it ends... So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Madrid against Napoli. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's not hard to like what Sergio Ramos offers. Goes about his work with strong aggression and tries to dominate opposition strikers. He's also a sizable menace on set pieces and brave at getting his head on the ball.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Napoli are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
Aim forward, Messi. Has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And it's Felipe. Pogba. Now it's Iniesta. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Messi.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
An absolute thunderbolt! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Ruffier perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pogba. Napoli are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Danger averted for now. Madrid get it back again. Jerome Boateng. Iniesta. Daniel Alves. Tries a through ball. Iniesta. Dani Alves. Messi floats one over. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Napoli find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out.
Here we go again.
Napoli don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
He goes long. Koulibaly knocks it away. Higuain goes long and forward. Sergio Ramos. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Looks like a good ball through. Deftly done. And the defence can get it clear. Is it in?
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Played out to the right. Jerome Boateng boots it to safety. Iniesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Luis Suarez has a look inside the box. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Sergio Ramos Pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Luis Suarez. Ramos with the ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Messi, who's made his mark on this game. Hit long and direct. He'll have a dip! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, he was so eager to score there, he almost put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Jordi Alba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. Iniesta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Pogba. Oh, he's come flying in. There is the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself. I thought he could have done a little bit more to get them back on level terms.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Arsenal against Napoli. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say the Croatian, Ivan Rakitic, a passer with a creative edge who'll probe away until he can release a teammate with the right through ball. Best described as either crisp or cutting.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Higuain plays a clever pass. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. Iniesta passes it through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Rakitic plays it out to the flank. Kaya, big chance! Danger averted for now. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kane plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's Boateng. Looks like a good ball through. Done very well to intervene. Koulibaly. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Pjanic. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. We're underway again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Dybala. Felipe as well there, alert. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Has he found his man? Higuain, Iniesta. Jerome Boateng gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Napoli break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now the cross. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's got it, and he's got time. Lloris catches it safely. Dybala conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Lichtsteiner. Dybala. Has a shot! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Yeah, the rest of the team can thank him for the fact they're still ahead. That's fine work from the keeper.
Shoots! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have got them back on level terms.
Jerome Boateng gets it away. It's come loose. Toni Kroos pumps it forwards. Pogba. Dybala.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Aimed forward. And he's made certain that won't get through. Napoli just have to run down the clock. Higuain with the ball through, and he's cut it out. The final whistle. Napoli win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, they got the win despite being made to scrap.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Napoli against Guangzhou. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well positioned to make that interception. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Messi. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Higuain. Good strong hand by the keeper. Sergio Ramos cuts it back. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Napoli take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Jerome Boateng pumps it upfield. And it's Luis Suarez. Marcelo comes sliding in. It's a loose ball. Crunching tackle. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. He's in space and looking for options. Iniesta. Iniesta. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez has a look inside the box. And it's Toni Kroos. Oh, he's not going to get that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Iniesta tries the route one option. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo going full tilt down the left. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's come loose. Away from immediate danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Napoli are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Daniel Alves. Kroos. Iniesta goes long and forward. A real chance to break. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's out for a goal kick. Jean Miranda. Napoli are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's made sure that won't get through. Toni Kroos thrust towards the front line. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a long forward pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. Iniesta. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. João Miranda boots it upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was...
Really well taken goal. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Chiellini. Messi. Napoli leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Played out to the wing. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Messi gets flagged offside.
Well, for someone to retain that amount of running power at this stage of the game is very impressive. It's tremendous energy.
Iniesta. Napoli just have to run down the clock. He's there to get rid. Toni Kroos tries a long pass towards the front. Aimed long and direct. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And that will be the final act. Napoli win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
But you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long...
Everybody's telling me love is not supposed to be close to you don't want me to. I bet I walk my way where the howling voices fade, waiting the way I do. Here am I tired door trying to collect my thoughts, say words from yesterday. I feel like I lose my mind every time when you're around. I have so much to say. Give me the green light, you're everything to me. It's true, it's true, it's true. Give me the green light, you're the only one I see. I do, I do, I do. We let that feel the love now, that's our time. And I know that's the sky, the sky, sky. Inside your heart, take your mind, give me the green light.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Hove against Napoli. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's coming on the right now. What's on? It's come loose. Marquisio tries to get it forward quickly. And out to safety. And it's Toni Kroos. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Griezmann, and he's kept it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Early ball. Modric. Played it early. And back out it comes.
Hove, they feel they've exposed the weakness here. Their left side looks like supplying much more end product. Well, I suppose you could say that, yeah, there's been a more pronounced threat down that side, but how long will they be able to avail of it? You know, surely there's going to be a reaction at some stage, and they're going to have to come up with another little solution. Napoli, they're going to have to do some adjusting now to try and contain this threat. Someone's going to have to take charge of defensive duties and sort this out.
And it's Griezmann. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Done very well to intervene. Ball is over the line. Koulibaly drives it towards the front. Out to the left it goes. Modric pumps it forwards. Chip through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Felipe boots it to safety. Toni Kroos crosses into the box. And that'll be the final action of the first half. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ibrahimovic. Now the pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Griezmann goes long and forward. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Lobs it in gently. Marcelo positions himself well and cuts it out. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Boots it upfield. And it's Higuain. Who's going to make this theirs? He's picked him out. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. Higuain. Ibrahimovic hoists it high. He's made sure that that won't get through. Luis Suarez. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Well, at the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
He's played him through. It's got through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Hoisted towards the area. That's not going to find its target. And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your reflections then, Jim? Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is AC Milan against Napoli. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
That's a throw. So, does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips, where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Iniesta.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Now surely! And through to the goalkeeper. De Rossi. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Rivaldo. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Higuain. Di Maria. And that's been repelled.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
It's Di Maria. Tevez. Milan are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Di Maria. Steaming forward. Hoisted towards the area. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Milan draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The defence can get it clear. Rivaldo battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Ball through needs to be good here. And we hit half-time.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're off again.
Napoli need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Felipe. Ball swung in. Milan keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Great effort, he flew in with courage.
I just thought it was great effort all around. I mean, he did so well just to get his head on the ball.
Higuain knocks it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team.
Promising
here.
cross.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Koulibaly. Marcelo. Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's there to hoof it away. Marcelo. Here comes another cross. He's dealt with that well. Sergio Ramos. Rivaldo pumps it forwards. Now it's Tevez. It's Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Who's going to make this theirs? Di Maria goes long and forward. Toni Kroos. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Clears it out of harm's way. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Do you know, after the goal, I thought they had time on their side to get back into this match, but that stubborn opposition defence, they always looked that little bit too strong.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be Eden Hazard, a magnificent little talent who's developed a strong resistance to the physical attention he receives. Now, once he gets on the ball, he's not easily shifted.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pogba knocks it towards the front. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
James Rodriguez does well there, alert. Whittingham plays a clever pass. Napoli are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And it's Azar. Azar with the ball through. Just off target.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Pogba. Jerome Boateng. Pogba. Felipe. Higuain. Looks like a good ball through. And that's a throw-in. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Sergio Ramos boots it to safety. Cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Toni Kroos. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Passes it through. He's in, surely! Toni Kroos. Jerome Boateng. Aimed forward. And it's Higuain. Toni Kroos. Azar tries running with the ball at his feet. Jerome Boateng. Early ball. And back out it comes.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Who's going to make this theirs? Tries to dink it in. Going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky. Very lucky.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Whittingham. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Higuain. On a charge down the left. Cut out in the nick of time. Azar. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Whittingham pumps it upfield. Jerome Boateng hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Azar floats one over. Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez. It's a long forward pass. Looks to thread it through. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.